Hey Aries, you're very welcome to this timeless finances and love psychic reading. So I'm Steph, guys. If you're new to my channel, thanks for checking out the video and you're very welcome here. And as always, welcome back to my beautiful subscribers. So Aries, we will timestamp the reading in the description box and just a little introduction to the cards I will be using. So for your finances, we're using the Rider-Waite deck and the Angel of Abundance Oracle deck. Then for love, whether you are married, couple, single, or somewhere in between, we're using the Psychic Tower of the Heart and a little clarification with this miniature love oracle deck here. Then for extra guidance, we will take a Tarot of the Heart Major Arcana card for couples, and then another card for singles and looking for love, and then for some spiritual guidance. To finish off your reading, Aries, we'll be using the Crazy Sexy Love Notes Oracle deck here. So with all that being said, guys, let's get into your messages. So Aries, welcome to your finances part of the reading, and we're going to do past, present and future energies around your finances and abundance. And the past might showcase a situation or an issue from a past life that needs to be resolved or has been resolved here in this lifetime. So let's get some extra clarity over these cards using the Angel of Abundance for the past energy, present and future. Okay guys, so let's see what cards are coming out in the past position. And we have the Moon card. So this is a card of insecurity, but strangely enough, what I'm picking up from this card immediately is your social circle, your friendships, the people that you spend time with. Are they frenemies or do they support you? So in the past or in past life situations, you may have had acquaintances or social connections with people that highly influenced your karma around your abundance and finances, and people may have been jealous or may have been showcasing their insecurities and their fears and doubts and putting them onto you. So you might have had a lot of shadow work to do that came from the reflection of other people's ego and intentions and actions around money and abundance. So the Moon card is an illusion card, and it is things that are hidden in your subconscious. It represents your subconscious. So I find that binaural beats or subliminal messaging and isotonic tones and things like that are very beneficial to see through your subconscious and change the way you think and feel about money, about finances, and how you use your resources overall. So let's get some extra information. And we have exercise to increase your energy and manifestation abilities. The key to manifesting quickly is to have very high energy levels, and the easiest way to increase them is through physical exercise. Choose a fun, meaningful activity so that you look forward to exercising and it becomes its own reward. So what I'm sensing here is that we need to look at what's draining your energy and what's enhancing your energy, and a lot of that can be got to do with friendships and connections as well. And also when we work out, when we exercise, when we eat healthy, when we take care of our physical body, we're sending a message to the universe that we value ourselves, that we find worth in taking care of ourselves, and it can help us have a positive mindset and be more uplifted in our energy. So in order to overcome fears and doubts and insecurities around not being good enough, around not being valuable enough or worthy enough, you can exercise to remedy this energy here in the past. And some of you may have already been doing that, or when you come to this reading, you have started that process. And I would just like to say that if you can hear the background music, the link to the video, that music video will be in the description box, guys. So we have another major arcana here in the deck card, which is change and transformation. And again, it does feel very much, we can see people kind of in the swamp, laid dead, laid lifeless. So you have to retake control of your power, reclaim your power from past lives here. Archangel Raziel and Azrael. Archangel Azrael works with past life issues. And Archangel Raziel can help you in reclaiming your power across space and time here. So if you have been through situations in this lifetime where the subconscious has shown you fears and insecurities or a lack mindset when it comes to abundance and believing in yourself overall, well, then you have a very powerful time of change and transformation to allow the past to be let go of, to heal the past so you can move forward. So when something doesn't work out or it doesn't go the way you planned, trust that there is a better opportunity, an opportunity that's more in alignment with not having the baggage of the past, but embracing the moment here now and looking to the future in a more optimistic and positive light. So we have pay yourself first. So the death card can literally mean the ending of death or the ending of a cycle where you were a sacrificial lamb or you sacrificed your own abundance and financial security to other people. Obligations and responsibilities can do that to us. There is a lot that goes out, and the balance of what comes in can be quite tilted, and there can be quite a difference in your in and out income and outgoings, and you need to strike a balance here. So what do you really need now more than anything, and how can you pay yourself first through savings here? So make yourself your most important financial obligation by setting aside a portion of your income every time you are paid. This loving form of self-care ensures that you'll have savings to invest in your present and your future. So this comes back down to your self-value, your self-worth, your self-care, and putting yourself first as well. Not, making sure of your future by investing, like your future self will thank you for the choices and decisions that you make today. And even though there might be a balance or an imbalance of income and outgoings, focus on what you need over what you want at this time, and allow your chance to change the outcome of situations, like facing up to the realities of, if you have bills to pay, which we all do, like how can you balance paying something off of each of those bills and still even being able to save a percentage of your money that comes into your home, which will help the flow of abundance, and also investing into yourself, investing into your health, into your physical body, your exercising and things like that will be highly beneficial also here. Some of you may also have an idea around how to make money that involves some sort of physical activity, exercise, or nutrition based opportunities, and your guides are telling you it's divinely guided to follow that path here. So let's see your future. And the Five of Pentacles. So this comes back to the lack mindset, and also like fears of abandonment. There could have been like a loss of a relationship, or health concerns, that certainly with the COVID-19 and the virus that has affected the whole world, that we can feel like there is no support. But this card counsels that within these walls and the pentacles represent outside forces that can assist you, whether they be government or charity or community-based organizations, friends, family, that can assist you in a hard time or in a challenging time to overcome these energies here. But if we end a relationship or we move on, if we lose a job, there is a sense of loss and lack around that. And if your money is tied up into a situation, now would be the time to start investing in yourself. And if you have any money making ideas or business opportunities, you should really lay the groundwork of some financial security before you invest in anything like that, because the Five of Pentacles can also be a card of where it's not the best time to go into self-employment. So what I feel like, if you have an idea, research, save the money that you need to invest in it when the time is right. But overall, your priority should be your health and your security in your home. And here I feel, Aries. And we have several vows of poverty. So this card doesn't surprise me. And again, Archangel Raziel can help you with past life issues, and Archangel Michael can assist you in card cutting, meditations and practices to sever vows of poverty that you may have made consciously or unconsciously in this lifetime or other lifetimes. So the message reads, Dear one, there is no need to suffer or sacrifice. Hold the intention of undoing any vows of poverty or self-denial that you may have made consciously or unconsciously in any lifetime. As you do so, all effects of these vows will be undone for everyone involved in all directions of time. So this is like a soul group, a soul family issue, and it comes back to the past life energies where friendships and other people may have controlled your money or had a lot of insecurities and fears around finances and money, and you may have sacrifice yourself in many ways in this lifetime and other lifetimes, and now is the time to transition this, to change this energy. And you can certainly look up meditations around severing vows of poverty or a card cutting meditation with Archangel Michael, and set the intention that you are releasing any suffering or sacrifice vows of poverty or self-denial here. So Aries, I do hope that the finance section of this reading helps you guys. And now we'll move on to your love messages. So Aries, excuse me, this is your loves part of the reading. And as I said in the introduction, whether you are single, coupled, dating, or somewhere in between, we're looking at the past, present, and future energies around your love life here. And then for some extra information, we will take a little miniature love oracle card over the past, present, and future. So guys, let's see. We have rebuild. So this is the Tower card. And John Holland talks about relationships being like an onion that has all different layers. So the deeper you're involved, or the longer you're involved with a person or past relationships and people, the experience builds up all these layers around the dynamics of the relationship. And in order to rebuild our own self-love, our own self-value, in order to rebuild our confidence and our self-esteem, or to just rebuild a relationship, there's a need to peel back all those layers and get down to the organic heart of the relationship, where you remember what it was like to be together, what it was like to first fall in love, and you come back to that authentic place where all the baggage and experiences of the past can be released and surrendered and let go of, and you really start appreciating yourself or your partner or your love experiences as lessons, and how they've made you who you are today, how they have taught you many lessons. But overall, this card is an opportunity to either rebuild your relationship with yourself or rebuild a relationship with another person by going back to what that meant for you in the beginning, remembering the love you had in the beginning, and not allowing the ups and downs and the trials and tribulations of life to affect that any longer. That you come back to the core of why you're with somebody, or why you've left a relationship, and now you need to build up your own self-love and self-care and not carry the baggage of the past. And if you're single, this may talk about rebuilding relationships with friendships or family in many ways in order for you to get back to the core of love here. And we have sunglasses, watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, focusing out. So you may have dealt with people that did gaslight you a lot. Some of you may have had issues when somebody was really jealous. They were constantly watching you, constantly checking your phone, constantly checking where you are and who you're with. And this stems from their own insecurities, their own self-doubt here. But this is a card of perception as well. And when we're not seeing things clearly, when we're out of focus, we forget what truly matters in life, in love, and in relationships. So now is the time to change your perception. And if you have been with people that gaslight you, that have their own jealousies and insecurities, and are constantly keeping tabs at you, maybe it's time to surrender that relationship so you can rebuild a healthy dynamic in your own life with the relationship you have with yourself. or if these have been issues in a love connection in your current relationship, well then you need to look at things for how they truly are and not what you wish them or want them to be. But in order to rebuild, we must be 100% honest with ourselves. And if we can't let go of things that have happened in the past, then it's time to let go of the person, because you don't want to be holding on to that energy. You want to rebuild your life and relationships with healthy people that love and support you, that are not full of insecurity or self-doubt, that they be willing to stalk you or watch you or gaslight you here. So let's see the present. And we have clarity of belief, which came in the reverse. So I'd like to see the other card, healing heart. Yes, so healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationship or addiction. So if the card was in reverse, it would suggest that you might be holding on to memories, or you might be communicating or thinking a lot about the past heartaches. But the sword can be used to cut yourself free, and we have a beautiful butterfly flowing from the green and pink light energy of the heart space. So you have evolved through your perception, through your experiences, and through your thoughts and words here, where now it is the time to have a new beginning. Now it is the time to cut the cords of the emotional baggage of the past and give yourself time to gain clarity over what it is you want, to gain clarity over the experiences that you've had and the lessons that they have taught you, and how they made you wiser, and how they help you to use discernment now. So it's a powerful time to call upon Archangel Michael to cut those cords, and Archangel Raphael to help assist you in healing your heart space energy, freedom from a toxic relationship or addiction. So it does feel like that if you're going through a breakup, or you have already done, this is because you saw that there was too much BS attached to that person. They've hurt you way too much to continue on the same path and giving them permission to do the same thing over and over again. But also, when you remember things, you hurt yourself over and over. So it's changing your mindset, changing your thinking, changing how you speak about yourself and past relationships. And if you can come from a place of, what lesson did I learn from this experience? How did this experience make me stronger and wiser? And not allow it to take it from your ability to give love to someone else, but first and foremost, the self-love here. So congratulations, Aries, if you are using this time to heal your heart and break yourself free from a toxic relationship or an addiction, or people that have addictive personalities or addiction problems. And Just Breathe is a card of the Four of Swords. And again, it's time for yourself. It's time to reconnect with your true essence, your higher self, your spiritual team. It's also time to face your fears and insecurities. But you may have put a lot of effort in to relationships or to maintaining a specific relationship, and it has caused you nothing but hurt and heartache and sadness. And this is a time to step away, to step back from people and situations so you can take time out for yourself, Aries, and really rebuild that relationship that you have, because that's the most important relationship, is the one that you have with yourself, because we show people how to treat us through our own value and worth, through our own self-love and care. So you might find that when you take a step back, that there might be someone who is chasing you in a part of a codependent relationship, or there's a fear of abandonment issues being triggered here. But you might have a Scorpio South Node, or you might have Scorpio in your chart. You don't necessarily have to have, or you might have been dealing with a Scorpio, but fear of abandonment is certainly something that comes from either childhood traumas or past life traumas. And from speaking from personal experience, I'm 36 years old now, and I'm only overcoming my fear of abandonment, and my twin flame triggered that energy when I was 23. And realizing that that was a lesson also. So you might find that you really need to work hard on breaking yourself free from these codependent people and situations that might try to resurface time and time again. But it's not until you face up to any codependent relationships or issues or fear of abandonment that you have, that you can really heal the past through time and space. So take a step back so you can see things clearly. And if someone is chasing you, they're not chasing you out of love. They're chasing you because they don't want to be on their own, or they don't know how to stand on their own 2 feet. And Aries, you show us how to be authentic, how to put ourselves first, and how to be our own best friend. And right now in love and relationships, I feel like you need to be your own best friend and not allow people to drag you into situations that are not healthy for you. So let's get some extra information around you guys that are in a relationship at the time of this reading. And we have the Fool card. So love's potential. The Fool is a child of the tarot, an ingenious dreamer who signals new adventures ahead. Linked with independent Uranus, the Fool carries few possessions and no emotional baggage. In his hair are chicken feathers, a sign of his poverty of experience as he sets out on a journey with just instinct and vague idealism to guide him. Number 0, the Fool is nothing but potential. He is innocence in human form, and he shows you that you are open to love. In a relationship in its infancy, romance brings light-heartedness, sociability and joy, which may feel like first love or infatuation. Rather than formulate plans for the future, enjoy the thrill of the new. So open yourself up to new experiences and let the past go if you can in a relationship here. So let's see a message for those of you guys that are looking for love. And we have the Hanged Man energy. So a love insight. The Hanged Man shows an altered perspective on love. And we did talk about perception here in the message. Tethered upside down to a tree, this pose echoes that of the Norse god Odin, who was suspended for 9 days from the world ash so that he might receive the gift of prophecy. The hanged man also signifies the crucifixion and the possibility of salvation, symbolized by the tree's leaves and tiny green buds. He offers renewal and a reversal as a love situation is literally turned around. If you are looking for love, if you are playing a waiting game just now, you can hang around in limbo, or more positively, use your senses to explore your spiritual self. Your perspective on love may change for the better. Whatever your situation, although you feel in precarious limbo, you are secure. When the time is right, you will know what to do. So Aries, let's go ahead and get a message for your spiritual guidance. And I would like to thank you for taking the time to watch the reading. Thank you to those who like, comment, share and subscribe. It's much appreciated. And if you would like to get your own version of this reading or check out my other readings that I have available, the website link will be in the description box. So let's go ahead and see what spiritual guidance we have for Aries. Celebrate your love. So when we cherish our beloved, the bond grows stronger. We create deeper levels of trust, intimacy and friendship. It's also easy to get comfortable and put your relationship on cruise control. So spice it up instead. Do something special and spontaneous. And if you're currently looking for your soulmate, take yourself out for a fun date. The happier and more connected you are to yourself, the more attractive you will be to others. So echoing again the importance of the relationship you have with yourself, the relationship you have with your self-respect, your self-love and self-care. So my beautiful Aries, I do hope that that message helps you guys on your journey in some way. Take care.